Hello everyone, today I'll be giving the exact watch order for Hunter x Hunter, one of the most popular manga/anime franchises in the world. Hunter x Hunter has two anime adaptations, one first releasing in 1999 and the other first releasing in 2011. If you have not decided on what version to watch yet, then watch this other video on my channel named Should You Watch Hunter x Hunter 1999 or 2011. I will first state the watch order for the 1999 version and then the 2011 one. If you want to skip to the 2011 portion of the video, then go to this timestamp right here. But no matter what version you watch, make sure to watch the conclusion as well, where I will also detail what you can do once you finish the anime. Anyway, let's get started. The 1999 version. With this version, there are multiple different ways to watch this anime, and I'll go through all of them. One way is to start off by watching episodes 1 through 62, which is the entirety of the anime's original run and ends in the middle of the York New City arc, with the rest being in OVAs. Next, you watch the Hunter x Hunter Spider OVAs, which is a total of 8 episodes ending off the York New City arc. After that, you watch the Hunter x Hunter Greed Island OVAs, which is another 8 episodes, followed by the Greed Island Final OVAs, which adds 14 more episodes. As you can expect by the name, these adapt the entirety of the Greed Island arc. That is actually it for the 1999 version of the anime, but there are still 2 major arcs you haven't seen yet. For that, you want to switch over to the 2011 remake of the anime, starting from episode 75 all the way up to the end of the election arc at episode 148. Now, as I said before, there are multiple other methods to watch it, and I'll start listing them now. Instead of watching the Greed Island and Greed Island Final OVAs, you can start from episode 58 of the 2011 anime and watch that version of the arc, since many people think that the remake does a much better job. Additionally, there are still movies for the 2011 version that are completely not canon, but still can be fun to watch if you choose to. The first one, Hunter x Hunter Phantom Rogue, takes place in between the York New City and Greed Island arc. So once you're finished with the Spider OVAs, you can watch that movie if you choose to. The second movie is Hunter x Hunter The Last Mission, which takes place in between the Greed Island and Chimera Ant arc. So after you are finished with whatever version of Greed Island you watched, either after the Greed Island Final OVAs or after episode 75 of the 2011 anime, then you can choose to watch that movie. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that, as I said before, these movies are non-canon, meaning that they don't actually happen in the timeline of the anime. Also, the York New City arc segues pretty well into the Greed Island arc, and the Chimera Ant arc takes place directly after the end of Greed Island. Because of this, the movies don't make complete sense in the timeline, even if you watch it when I told you to, so you can always watch them once you're completely finished with the anime, but in the end, it's all up to you. The 2011 version. The 2011 version is a lot simpler than watching the 1999 version except for one little thing, and that happens to be the kite problem. If you don't know what the kite problem is already, Kite is a character that is introduced at the beginning of both the manga and the 1999 anime. However, he is cut out from episode 1 of the 2011 version despite being a major character later. That is why you should start off by doing either one of 2 things, watching episode 1 of the 1999 version or reading chapter 1 of the manga. Which one you choose is completely up to you, although I imagine that the 1999 anime would be easier to access than the manga. After that, you have another 2 choices. The first one is to watch all of the 2011 anime, which is episodes 1 through 148. And then, if you so choose, watch the movies Phantom Rogue and The Last Mission. Your other choice is to watch episodes 1 through 58 of the anime, which contains the Hunter exam arc all the way up to the York New City arc, then watch the movie Hunter x Hunter Phantom Rogue. Following that, you watch episodes 59 through 75 of the anime, containing the Greed Island arc, and then watch the movie Hunter x Hunter The Last Mission. Lastly, you end it off by watching episodes 76 through 148, which contains the Chimera Ant and Election arcs, which finishes off the anime. Now, if you don't know where to watch the movies where I told you to, aka where they would fall in the timeline, or watch them after you finish the series, or heck, even watch them at all, here are some facts to help that I've already mentioned in the 1999 segment. The movies are completely non-canon, meaning that they don't actually happen in the timeline of the anime. Also, the York New City arc segues pretty well into the Greed Island arc, and the Chimera Ant arc takes place directly after the end of the Greed Island arc. Because of this, the movies don't make complete sense in the timeline, even if you watch it when I told you to, and it may flow better by watching the movies after you're finished with the series, but in the end, it's completely up to you. Conclusion. I hope this cleared up for you what order to watch Hunter x Hunter in, and helped you make decisions revolving your watch order. As an extra tidbit before I end the video, I want to discuss what you should do once you finish the anime. It doesn't matter whether you only watch the 1999 anime or watch all of 2011 or whatever, there is still Hunter x Hunter content not adapted into the anime format yet. You see, due to constant hiatuses with the manga, the 1999 anime eventually caught up and consequently got cancelled. And even when it was remade in 2011, the remake also caught up to the manga, although it added 2 more arcs. In fact, the manga isn't even officially over, it's just been on hiatus for over 2 years. Because of this, the 2011 anime is pretty much over, but after where the anime left off, there are still over 50 chapters of the manga to read. It's not completely required, as the 2011 anime left off at a very good point and has a fairly satisfying ending. But if you do want more Hunter x Hunter content and you're okay with reading manga, then start the manga from chapter 339, which is where the anime left off, or in terms of volumes, volume 32. Although only one chapter of it will be new content, so you might as well read that single chapter and then start from volume 33. However, I do feel a need for a disclaimer since, as I said before, the author of Hunter x Hunter, Yoshihiro Togashi, goes on constant hiatuses, and this isn't for no reason. His physical health has taken a decline, and because of this, the art in the manga may not be the best, and many have complained about the abundance of text in each chapter. But if that still doesn't bother you, then you can continue reading the manga. But I've been going on for a bit too long, so let me just end this off. Thank you for watching, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.